I've been trying. Okay, I had to get it to go this way. I'm not ready. I don't have my paint out. Okay, I really need to be filming instead of going live because this is going to be my next video. Ready? Okay, well, we're going to just have a Saturday afternoon. I'm just hanging out, okay? So that means I'm going to be running and getting paint. I'm going to be just, if you can handle it, stick with me. If not, go back and fast forward it through the live. You know, people that like YouTube, like edited, let's just cut to the chase and get the A, B, C, and D's. Usually this is a Facebook thing where you just, but I'm doing it, okay? So anyway, this is what I did. Okay, so this is how I had it. It was cute. It didn't sell. I had it for so long. So I thought I would show you, which is going to be in the video. So you can watch the edited version, okay? And I'm late. I try to post my videos at 12 on Fridays. Caitlin is getting married month, okay? She's got a lot of appointments and it just didn't happen. She helps me do all that techie stuff. So I don't have a cute thumbnail, okay? All the stuff. And we had to travel. It was a lot. So I just posted it now. Okay, so this, look at this. A napkin, all right? You see over here? I sell professional decoupage paper. But I'm all for a bargain. And that actually is, decoupage is not that expensive. But you can get these cute napkins, tons of cute napkins, and do this. Really good. I have done so many things with napkins. I still will always do things with napkins. So this is a green base, mint green, probably mint chip and DIY paint. So there's that. Hey, decor idea, because I am a decorating a stylist as well. Put this on top. I sold one that was done like this not very long ago, and I told them how to do this, and they were like, what? And so I wish they'd send me pictures. Set it on your table. I have a big one on a big square coffee table, and I've got like turned over pillars and one standing up and candles and greenery, and set this inside on top of your table. And you can do it on a much smaller scale. It's so cute. Is anybody watching? One person's watching. Thank you. Okay. So anyways, do that. I did this at an event that I decorated a 50 or a retirement party. And the whole theme was gold and black, kind of classy. That was hard for me. Classy's hard. I'm funky classy. So anyways, I grabbed all my gold frames and in 5 seconds, I knocked it out of the ballpark. It was pretty cute, okay? So anyways, I just put like gold frames here and their little pictures. They had a few things there and it's good. Okay, so let's move on. So today, I want to show you how to do some other items. It's supposed to be my next video, but you know what? I'm going live, so I don't know if I'll use this and chop it up. It's an editing nightmare to do a live, but anyway, got this one. I have so many napkins. I've got this little wooden, it looks like a spittoon, okay? I hope that it wasn't. It kind of looks like Grandpa might have used it for a spittoon, but okay, I don't know what was in there, but I love to find these sort of things at the thrift store, okay? For one, let me show you. This is how I used to be big Facebook, and they didn't, I got no love for Facebook. I got in when you didn't get all the views, you didn't get all the monetization and all that stuff. Like I make enough for a cup of coffee a month, and I'm happy for that, okay? It's just not evergreen. I am totally focused on YouTube now. So here I am. But this is kind of stuff I used to do on Facebook. Tips, tricks, inspiration, okay? So if you're not here for that, I'm sorry, don't watch these, but watch edited videos. You know what you can do with this? Get a big, I have one right here. Let me show you. Okay, this is a little overkill, but just to give you the idea, this is for real, okay? One of the persons, this possibly could be real silver because it's heavy. It's to Hazel, in appreciation of 25 years of loyal service. Her daughter gave me this, okay? So sorry, Hazel, your daughter gave me this. From the bank at Helton, January 1970. I was born in 1970. Thanks, Hazel. Your daughter gave it away, but I appreciate it. Okay. No. Anyway, she was so happy to see me using it in the shop because she's come to my workshops. Look, feet. I love feet. Okay. Back to what I was telling you. Okay. Inspiration, nuts and bolts. I am not your ABC PowerPoint. Hold your stuff 45-degree angles for 3 swipes. If you're looking for that, go somewhere else. I can't be that person, but then I never get anything done. Okay. And I'm just a go for it. I'm at the end here, so I got to go for it and cram it all in. Okay. So, I'm not dying tomorrow, I hope, dear Lord, but I do kind of live like I want to put it all in today in case, you know. Okay, so see what I'm saying? So you can get some E600 and glue. Now, if this was painted, and all you people that, if that's real silver, don't paint it, I'm not your girl either. It'll probably be painted someday, but I'm appreciating it like this. So if this was painted and this was painted, it pulls it together, just like if you have 5 different styles of chair. Uncle Larry, Aunt Sue, all gave you a chair and they're all hodgepodge. You want to pull that together? Paint them all the same color and then add it to your, you know, off of the side of the road table, and it just pulls it all together. Now, if you have an all together, and this is heavy, unmodern piece that you are like, I am over this, you're dull, you're no fun anymore, paint them all a different color. All the chairs, Fiesta chairs, I've had that and it was real cute. And then leave the wood table, because a little bit of wood, just if you're like color, I didn't know this was going to turn into decor, but I am an interior design decorator. Designers have a degree. I don't have that. Okay. So if you were into like all colors everywhere, or you were into the whole white farmhouse look, it's gone away, by the way. I mean, it'll all be great and I'll always love it, but it's people are craving color now. If you're into that, put an wood item, unpainted. I sell paint, unpainted. It just like it warms it up, it grounds it. So think about that. But anyway, so that's why I like to buy those kind of things. But today, wood is going to get, I don't know if I don't want this because we've already done that. So, oh, look at this one. That'd be cute. This would be cute. I was going to pull myself up on here and then I could read comments. Well, maybe I'll be able to see it on here. Let me see. Let me pull myself up on here because we're going to do some stuff and you might want to ask some questions. So let me find me on here. I'm watching on my iPad so I can look at, there I am, view your channel. She's live. Okay, there I am. It's always delayed, but I got to turn this down. Okay. I cut my hair. I was in this shirt, yes. I threw it back on today. So I don't know what it looks like in the back today because, you know, I cut it. I might have Caitlin sharpen it up. She's an esthetician, but, you know, she was in with this cosmetologist for several months. So I can tell her how to do it. She's supposed to do this, but we're busy. I mean, she's trying to get married the 22nd, and so she's doing all sorts of stuff. Okay. Oh, I'm fixing to look at it. It's delayed. It looks a little rough. I'm acting like I look cute. It looks rough in the back. You know how you go to church and you're like, oh, I wonder what's back there. And you can just feel somebody staring at it. Okay. Let's do this thing. So I'm going to point this down. This is the deal with Mod Podge. Wait, let me see if I can get you up higher so I can see. The deal with Mod Podge is whatever color is underneath will change your decoupage. Oh, why won't that go up? Oh, hang on. Ah, there, got it. Okay, let's do this. Retired cosmetologist also. Pick and Pilgrim, what a cool name. I'll try to go find you later. That's cool. That's a cool name. I'll go find you later. I will stalk your page. Okay. Yeah, and you're a little snobbish about people cutting your hair. Okay, for one, I don't have thick, luscious, what I used to call $1 million hair when I did hair. And so, you know, every cut counts. One wrong count can run you for a good 6 months to a year. And that good $1 million hair, that good, thick, glassy stuff, it's forgiving, man. You can cut and hack on that stuff and you still be looking like a good hairstylist. Okay, so we're gonna base coat this like white swan or some kind of white scrap, okay? I still don't know which one I would use. I don't think I can go wrong. This is more simple, so I think I'll do this one. This is the deal. You look for these. Ooh, Laura Ashley, no wonder it's good. Okay, she makes wallpaper too. She posted it out that way. 40 guest napkins, and they are, I'm looking for the ply on here. 3 ply. Very important you get the plies underneath it. Oh, look at that scalloped edge score. This is $5. Okay, one piece of my stuff is about $6 with their code. Okay, there's 2 ways you can do it. I learned one of these on one of these lives. Okay, you can lick your fingers. And do like this. Okay, for you germaphobes, you can put your finger in some waters. Ooh, Laura Ashley, good quality. She ain't wanting to release. Okay, I'm the unclassy person in the, it's like I gotta look at myself, so I feel like you guys are here with me. Like there's a human here. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, I'm the unclassy guest. Okay, I was just one last night. My sister-in-law, she doesn't do social media. She might watch me on YouTube, but I'd have to say, hey, I'll give you some money if you'll watch me on YouTube. You know, watch hours. I gotta have some points with YouTube. Anyway, they're classy. She had the cutest napkins. We had napkins for the food last night. Her baby boy graduated from college. Big time, like engineer, okay? Anyway, and OSU, orange. Me and my hubby, I don't care because I don't even know who is, you know, making the basket or, you know, if we're supposed to run left or right on the baseball. I don't know. I'm just there for the fun. And I look good in red. We're OU people. And they were doing the sway and chant, OSU. And my husband, he was classy before me. He goes, Boomer. Okay, you're trying to get us killed before you get out of this place. I was not happy with that now. I can't get it done. So on a cheaper one, let me show you. Let me just show you. You can do the lick technique. Anyway, she had napkins for the food. And then a different set of napkins for the cake. And of course they coordinated, right? Okay, look, see? I licked my fingers and it fell apart. Now I think this is 2 ply. Let's try again. Maybe it's only 1. It's important. I had a headboard one time, and one of the significant pieces, I missed a ply. When I went to decoupage, the whole pretty part come off. Then I had to sand the whole entire thing to make it look right. Okay, well, anyways, you see, lick fingers, you can do that. Alternate technique, what we have to use for the high-end stuff. Anyway, she had all of these dang cute napkins, and they're a little bit, I kind of hope she doesn't watch this. We're gross and they're germaphobes. Her husband's a doctor, so you know what I'm saying? I was dying to pick up those. They probably go throw them in the trash because somebody touched them, right? They were setting at a plate, and it would be normal. It'd be normal to go ahead and throw that away, because what if somebody did use it and had the ganja, and then you put it back in the to use section, and I was dying. Because I wanted to grab those freaking napkins, and I'd be Mod Podging out on my next YouTube video with it, but I left them because I'm classy. No. See? And then this is the fun part. It's like, does anybody like to peel sunburns? I know that's gross. You guys are never going to come to my house and eat because I tell all my stuff. I'm better when I have guests, okay? That is so satisfying. Do not throw this away. This can save your life. Like, I clean up the edges of stuff with it. You want to be stuck on a desert island with me because I am scrappy and I will figure it out. I'm saving this. You can use it for something else, okay? That was 1 ply. Now this Laura Ashley gave us 3 plies, so we got to get that off, right? So then you just go back in. Dang it. Use some spit and some, oh, there it is, but I tore my pretty part. Maybe there's 2 plies on that one. Dang it. If you're here for the edited video and I'm doing this dang live, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm so close to having enough watch hours to have a membership group. And when people pay to be in your group and you promise to show up at a certain time and give so many things, I'm good with that. I need deadlines and guidelines, okay? You know they want to be there. Like I have 2,600 people on my Facebook. Almost have 2,000 subscribers on this. Oh, that's so fun. And anyway, nobody says anything. I see them downtown. I live in a small town. They're like, oh, you know, I watch everything your wife does. You know, they tell my husband, I'm like, I don't know them. They never like, comment, or share. I never see who's watching. And you just feel like you're doing it for nothing. But if somebody's paying you to be in a membership group, they want to be there. And we'll have fun. It'll be like a party. Okay. This last video I just now put out, it is over the kind of kit I want to send, and only you guys will get it sent out, and there'll be a link that nobody else watches to do the project. So that's the kind of thing I want to do. And then I'll have different tiers. One might just be, I want to call it backstage, and just whatever I'm working on at the time I say I'm going to show up. Like if we are in a house organizing, well, I'd have to make sure with the client, because it's patient confidentiality and, you know, but anyways, if I was doing that, you're backstage, you're going to get to watch. If I am scrubbing the toilet and it's my time to go, and then I'm getting ready for the workshop, it's going to be back. I'm a freak. The people I like to follow, I would pay to see the back behind the scenes thing. I do. So that would be like maybe $7 a month, and I might show up once or something a week. And then the higher tier, the craft kit, I don't know how often I got it. I'm trying to get a full-time job next fall to support my crafting habit. No joke, no freaking joke. It's a sad story. And so anyway, I got to think about right by the time if I get monetized to have a membership group and I get that job in the fall, it's school teacher hours, but anyway, because I have my master instructor's license in here. Oh gosh, that's out there. They might watch that and not hire me. But anyway, that last video. So I got to figure out how many times I can show up and what's realistic. Probably a craft kit that I have to create, put all together and send out, and then make the video. Probably going to be every other month, and that'll be a price point, because you can pick your price points. And if you're like, oh, I am not into this, or I don't have the money for this month, get out. Just get out. It's fine. I have followed this one person I love. She never shows up when she says, I paid 35 bucks, 30 bucks, I think, a month. I think she's supposed to show up twice a month. After 3 months, I finally got out. Do you know what I did after a few months? I love her so much. I got back in for $7 a month. And then she didn't show up, but one time I think I'm finally done. It hurt my feelings because I love her so much. I still would get back in, but she's not consistent. And so I don't want to do it if I'm not going to show up and give you your money. You know what I'm saying? So I got to figure out what I can do working full time. I'm really sad about it. But I moved back into this place, and I've probably sold out of the front since January, literally $200 worth. It cost me a lot more to be open. Small town. Okay, so I'm going to paint this some white swans. I'll take you with me. This is my little, like, my workshop area. Like, this used to be my tanning room. That was my esthetician room. Caitlin's going to rent that. I need her. My face needs her. Okay, so we come back here doing workshops. Well, people are scared. I'm like, go back there and grab it. Like, if they've been here 3 times, I'm like, make yourself at home. Go get your own paint. You know? No, I love to serve people, but man, it's tough in here sometimes. Okay, so what? I just need a white. So, tarnished pearl will work, okay? So, we're doing tarnished pearl, which is the most beautiful, like, neutral white. There's no yellow undertones. There's no, it's kind of gray undertone, so it's a good color. I sell all these products if you need anything, okay? So we're going to go tarnished pearl. These, I thought this was going to be great, but I have to poke these and make them. So usually I have to do like this. I've got to figure out a better system for the workshops. It's really hard. Like, look, that is gold though, because it goes back to clay if it gets dry, but you can make the most bestest ever texture, or you can let it get wet and it'll go right back to liquid. Okay, so we're going to use one of these for my paint palette. I save all these little guys from my products. Just going to pour that out. Grab a brush. I'm going to put a coat on here. Look at all those chunkies. That's fine. What I have found out, it's just because I don't keep my stuff clean. What I have found out that, like, if you're painting a big surface and say you got some fuzzies or some chunkies in there, I have figured out, instead of sitting there and doing this to every one, don't do that. Finish your project. This dries super fast, and it is so easy to, if you need to sand it in between coats to get a smoother finish. I like chunky layered finishes, so I don't. But if you wanted a smooth look, you can just barely, and I'm talking fine sandpaper and just barely, and you're done, okay? So once this dries and you've got your little fuzzies in there, literally you could kind of go like that and it'll just get off, and then it doesn't mess up the whole paint. So just go with it, let it dry, and then pick it off. Let's see, is there anybody? Now, while I'm watching myself on this, it doesn't show the comments. Let's see, because that's why I wanted to watch myself on. Oh, there they are. Oh my gosh, I have people commenting. Okay, the Pickin', I'm going to look you up, girl, just your name is so cool. Pickin' Pilgrim, that's a great idea. Okay, I'll have to go back and see what that was called. Yeah, cut my own hair. Girl. Well, I say you're a girl, you may not be. Cut your own hair, yes. I don't have a Facebook. It's under my real name. TJ Maxx. Oh, yes, TJ Maxx. All those places, Home Goods, are the best place ever to get the napkins. Like, I might bring my alternate napkin, and whatever they serve me, I'll just stick it in my purse and oh, I'm terrible. And my mother-in-law, she's the same way. Good thing she got that kind of daughter-in-law. Because you go to her house to eat, like, and if it's a special occasion, well, even if it's not, she'll be giving us those, high-end napkins. I'm like, oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't use this pack, they're killing me. But that, I was going to say scripture. It's not a scripture. When in Rome, do as the Romans do, you know. Actually, it probably is a scripture. Don't do what Romans do when you're in Rome. I think they were bad in the Bible, right? Okay, you know what I'm saying. Okay. So we're just getting this little coaty coat on there. I'm going to try to let that scallop show. Man, I didn't know that was scallop. That was a score. Okay, so got my one coat. Instead of yakking, I should have been letting that dry. Okay, so let me get this in front of my fan over here. This is going to be what the backstage is like, okay? So, of course, I'm going to go over to my little drawing station. And, of course, it's cute, right? Everything's going to be cute. Got this from the throwaway bin from somebody. Okay? So we're going to dry those little puppies. I hope they're plugged in. That's always a problem here. Oh, they're plugged in. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to dry that. Okay. Ah! Okay, let's go this way. Napkins. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh, look! My bonus girl sent me those. Are they pretty? It's really special because look, she put mom. She got me. That one got me. I was like, see, there can be some sad things about divorce, right? A lot of sad things. I was married to my first husband 17 years. And I've been married to my husband now 17 years. When you're second marriage, you like try to beat you have weird goals. Like, oh, I can't wait till we get to where he was married to his first one 15 years. But anyway, we got bonus babies. I got 3 bonus kids. So we had 6 girls and 1 boy. That poor boy. He turned out good. He went to the Air Force. I wonder why. Get away from us. Okay. They had things like the bro room. You know, him and the daddy just had to get away. And I got lots of grandbabies that will never know me as bonus mom. They're going to know me as Lolly. I'm Lolly to them. That's precious. Was there some hard times blending those families? Oh my gosh. Woo, let's not talk about it. We had some rough ones, but we're to the good part. We got it all figured out. Okay, so we're going to dry that. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more off of here because I'm pretty sure we're going to need more than one. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do, I don't know if we'll do it on this live. I wanted to do this. It's already orange. I want to see what it'll look like with something on that. Man, that would look good. Anyway. I like to use these kind of pens because I use this for my mascara too. And have I poked my eye out? Yes. Because you can separate your mascara and you can find it because it's got the pearl on it. And it's cute. Okay, everything's got to be cute. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go, okay, this is the deal. I was supposed to open from 11 to 2 today, and I posted, I was tired, and I'm opening late. So I didn't get here till 12 something. Ah! And then I've left my sign on like way past when I normally am open. But it's Mother's Day weekend, but I ain't getting no love. Nobody walked in here for Mother's Day gift. But I had 2 flower shops right by me, and they gave them some love, so that's good, because I love those people. Oh, 3 ply means 1, 2, 3. So it does only have 2 backings. Okay. All right, so we got those ready. Let me turn these a little bit. Okay. All right, so while that's going and drying, we're going to go ahead and do something to this one. Which one do we want to use? This would be pretty cool, but I don't think it'd show enough of the sunflower, you know? But look at that, those colors together. I should take you with me to show you all my napkins I could pick from. Yeah, I think let's do this one. Oh, but that's kind of pink. I'm not saying pink and orange don't go together, but no, I don't think I want to do that one. Oh, it's scalloped too. Yes, score. Okay, I'm going to take you with me. Seasick. And we're going to... Oh, by the way, I'm an 80s girl, and Levi's were the thing. Look at these shorts. Sam's. Okay, so they're decently long, rough cut edge. They're not the, you know, buttons ups. They've got a little bit of stretch, which is very nice since I ate a bunch of cake last night. Look. Wait. Levi's. They had them in blue, and these, they were 30. So, you know, I've been getting some good shorts at Sam's for like 11 bucks, and I love them too. Okay, these, I mean, they're like mid-rise. I don't like high-rise. I think that makes you look fatter. Yes, it covers the muffin top. But anyway, so I just tuck it in right here. I don't like it to look like this. I feel like you're fatter. So this gives the illusion of, oh, okay. But I have to tuck it in and blouse it because this is where my weight is. Fashion tips. So like, yeah, so Sam's, go to Sam's. They have good shorts. Okay, this is my little thing of cute drawer, IOD molds. I haven't painted them. Okay. Oh, look at this. I cannot wait to use this one. Again, with the TJ Maxx and all that stuff. Look at this. Cheetah floral bird. I cannot wait to use this. Okay. Caitlin, my little worker, I love her so much. She gave me these. Thanks, Grandpa. Grandpa had them for something, and so I got the leftovers. Stripes are always good. I've used this so many times, I'm sick of it. This was the headboard. That's why I don't want to use this, because I have PSD from using this one and not getting the ply off, and then it all jacked up, and then I had to sand the whole thing. So that's a good one. Classic stripes, you can get this at, I got Buffalo Check at Family Dollar. So cute. Look at that one. iCat is what that design is called. That would look cute on that one. I think I'll use that one. I got, oh, look at this one. Thunder Colors, Oklahoma. I love to watch Thunder. I like basketball because I know what's going on. I am like 5'9". I think I was 5'10", but I've already shrinken. All this wasted height. I am a terrible basketball player. It was such a, I was a cheerleader. What do you think? Okay, let's do these. So we got them. We got so many. Clean up on aisle 9. Okay. All right, here we go. I get no watch hours, no points with YouTube for this. I just want to build a community, okay? All those Facebook Lives I did faithfully. I did them for my Iron Orchid Company. Once a week for years, a couple years, and then I went to once every other week for probably a year. My DIY paint company, once a week for probably 3 years. All that content gone. And because I was doing it for them, I was a little more together. I had my paint out, and I was like, we're gonna, because Iron Orchid had a higher standard. Debbie's pretty relaxed, so she was just like, whatever, just use my products, you know. And Iron Orchid, no, they want you to do it before, after. So I was a little bit more. If you go back and find me on the Iron Orchid design page, I'm a little more professional there, okay? It was exhausting to be. I'm just still, let's go for it, girl, you know. But I tried to line up to their standards the best I could. One time though on there, I don't know if I was going live for the DIY, but anyway, I said all that to say, all gone. Those are all gone. They're deleting all those. You never can find them again. But YouTube is searchable. Oh yeah, I did a decoupage medium. Here you go. Anyway, do I sound bitter? I'm trying not to be bitter because I have a lot of customers because of that. Facebook. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, I had kidney stone, like big time surgery. Not that just go in the alley, go in the van in the alley and they just bust it up and get it out. No, they kept me overnight with a tube in my back and cut out a mama and 2 babies, kidney stones. It's a big deal. And I had a pain. Like sometimes when I'd bend over weird, it would twist and it would be writhing pain, excruciating. I can't remember what company live I was on when that happened. I kept trying to press through, but I bit over and did something and I was like, and narcotics. I was on narcotics. I didn't get addicted. I had surgery instead. But anyway, it's terrible. And I think it's the same stone I had. Oh, look, they cheated me. Some of my pattern is gone. Anyway, they, what was the same? I think it's the same stone. My girl is 29, and I was 24 when I was pregnant with her and had a kidney stone. And I thought God just dissolved it because I did all this stuff to, filter it and pass it. And it never did pass. And so I thought, oh, God dissolved it. And he can do that. But I think like 20-something years, 25 years later, I asked the doctor, I said, do you think that was that same stone? And he said, absolutely could have been. It was bad. So anyways, on one of those, I had writhing pain. And I think I finally did just get off there and say, I'm sorry, goodbye, I'm out. And people were so sweet in the comments. They were so sweet. Now, some people are mean. Like, they're like, when you have a bigger platform like they have and they let you go on, they would gripe at you about stuff. Well, why are you even on here? Or, your hair's too big, I can't even see the project. Because, I was like, and I went back and looked, and it was not too big. I was like, you're just a mean girl. You probably have straight hair and want curly hair. But I don't have those. People are nice to me. Every once in a while they're mean, but it's okay. That just means your following's getting bigger if you get mean ones. I'm nice. If I don't like something somebody does, I just move on. People are mean. I'm just trying to live my best life here with my decoupage napkins that I swiped off of the classy server's table and took home in my purse. Okay, so I'm just going to rough edge the design. Okay, we're going to get busy. We're going to put some decoupage on this. I don't know how good it's going to look on this orange. This is Sincere Vintage Orange. This is from something like some signage. Okay, this is the best ever. I always say decoupage, but I don't use decoupage medium. This is liquid patina. You can seal our paint with it. You can do it as a transfer medium from like a copied picture. I've only done that one time this big. It was Jesus with the lamb on his shoulders to practice, and it turned out good, but it was so tiny. So you can do that with this. You can just use it as a top coat. So this is a little thicker than our big top. You can use big top for decoupage medium too, but this is non-toxic. It doesn't stink. It washes out of your brushes. It's where it's at. I am not lying. Use up the rest of your decoupage medium and get some of this instead. I was ready. I'm very frugal, so I had to use up my old stuff, even though I'm a retailer. Okay, so this is so low, I'm going to go ahead and contaminate it by just dipping my brush right on in because it's almost gone. Okay? So what we do, if your paint's really good and dry, which this is pre-fabricated, we're going to just do it on there. If you want it to wrap around the edges, go ahead and do that, but I'm not going to concentrate on that. So get a healthy coat. There is 50 things I need to be doing, but crafting is good for your soul. And so I just thought, you know what? I'm going to do this. Okay, so there we go. We got a healthy coat. Okay. You cannot be a perfectionist with decoupaging. It will make you crazy. Literally. It's not worth it. Because it's going to wrinkle. It's going to tear. It's just not going to be perfect. I'm just trying to make the most of this napkin is what I'm doing right now. Okay, let's do that. Okay, you can crumple up a piece of saran wrap and use it to kind of do that. Or you could use a brayer. Okay. Okay. You can use a paintbrush and dip it in water to like cut this. And I did have that over here. I don't know what happened. Oh, I cleaned it up before I left. Can you believe that? I cleaned something up before I left. Let me grab some scissors because I took those with me last night. I wrapped the gift on the way. I mean, I used to wrap bags beautifully for free, and I still would if people bought something. Am I in the picture? Yeah. Anyway, and here, this is the kind of person I am. We had this projector we gave my nephew for his present. My husband got it for him. And he's like, hey, do I just like hand him the box? And he said, do you want to get a card? I said, no. And then all of a sudden I remembered my sister-in-law who is she does things, everything is so special and so sweet. And I was like, run me by the store. So I grabbed red tissue paper because he loves OU, but he had to graduate from OSU for his fancy pants, smarty pants degree. So I put red and orange tissue in a black bag and did some streamers, got him a little card. We actually had a card to sign. And I was pretty proud. I was like, okay. I'm usually like, here's your Walmart bag, happy birthday. I just get like all these big visions of how things need to be. And if I can't get it done, I just do nothing. It's like stupid. Instead of just doing it okay and normal, like normal people, and just do it better than a Walmart bag or not even a Walmart bag, you know? Gosh, I don't know how my husband married me because his people are not like that. They're so good. I mean, he's married to his mom, or not married to, his mom is she's still a full-time librarian. She's 80 years old at a public school. She's an English teacher, so she's the only one I spell check my text to. And so, I mean, she's one of those that, you know, she's classy and nice. And okay, so I'm going to go ahead and match this pattern just because it happened. Have you guys ever done wallpaper? It's so fun. I know how to wallpaper. Okay, so we're going to do that. Ooh, perfect. So you don't worry about the outline and cutting it perfect because once this is dry, it is so fun to sand it off. I might sand this off and let a whole bunch of orange show. We'll see. We'll see how it looks. Right now it looks like caca. I'm not loving this at all right now. Let me see how it looks over there. Oh, it doesn't look too bad on the film. Okay, is there any comments? Okay, no. Just click and program. Okay, so we're going to go up under here. Okay, so now I got to do these top parts. Oh, this pattern is easy to match. Oh, but it wouldn't catch all of it, darn. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, that's gonna bug me if that one's not matched, just because this is so, usually I'm not a matchy person on this, but because of how this landed, I feel like it does need to match. Okay, so let me see. Oh, there we go. Wait, nope, what's up with that? Okay. How is that? That looks like that would match, but that's not it. Okay, this is messing with my brain. How is that? Is it this way? Oh, there we go. We got it now. Okay. It's kind of cool. My sister-in-law's boy that was graduating last night, she was like me. We were in the same, I was in the same grade as as my husband's brother, and as the girl he married was in our class. We were all in the same class, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, she got a surprise baby brother when she was probably 18. I got a surprise baby brother when I was 14. So we both have like very much younger siblings. Well, anyways, he was there. He is an Air Force pilot. So that was cool. And his wife is a pharmacist. And my husband and my daughter are pharmacists. So my husband got to talk shop with her last night. Okay, wait. Why am I having some struggles here? Okay, there we go. But then that's not gonna, oh my goodness. Really, guys, this isn't that hard. We're just going with this right here. Do a little splice and dice over here at the end and we'll be fine. It's a little dry there. Anyway, I had a really good time last night. I'm just like, I have to have a lot of like solitary alone time, but I'm a party girl, and so I was having a great time talking to all the people, meeting Garen's roommates. Oh, my back is killing me. I must be leaning wrong. Okay, so let's see, where are we at? Is that it? It takes me a minute here. It would be good to do a pattern you don't have to line up if you were a newbie. Okay, so if that goes there, it's just weird. It's like kind of hard to figure out. So if that would, oh, here we go. I bet it goes like this. There we go. Found it. If I didn't find it, it's gonna be good enough. I say that, but nope, I can't do it. Hang on. Let's do it this way. I do have to have a little rhyme and reason here. Oh, this is bad. What happened? Is it that one? Okay, we're just going with it. This side's not going to match. It's just for demo purposes. Tell me, just go for it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, hang on. I'm going to figure this out. We're going with that one. Okay, so let me cut that off. Ah, shoot. I cut a little bit too much off right there. It's harder to do these on film. I promise, don't be scared to try this. Just try something easier than what I'm starting on if you're a newbie. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is gonna put a coat. Don't manhandle this. Light touch here. Okay. Oh, I got way too much product. Some of the wrinkles will dry out. It's weird. I mean, it's like, it'll happen. But you're gonna have a lot of wrinkles. There's no other way to it, okay? Now, I have seen people put saran wrap over the project, put their decoupage paper on, and then you iron. I think I tried it once. It was maybe unimpressive to me is why I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I tried it. Sometimes I watch things so many times that I feel like I'm virtually trained and that I've done it and I can do anything. And I've never even done it. I've just seen it. So I don't really remember. Maybe I'm dreaming that I tried that, but has anybody tried the saran wrap technique? Give us the deets. Is it worth it? Because I am probably just making crap up that I've done it. And because I'm like that and people know it, like I've had clients say, hey, can you put in some ceramic tile in here? I drew the line on that one. I have not done that one, okay? I have no desire to do that. I know my skill levels. I'm not gonna do that for money. Maybe for myself, but no. Okay, so as you can see, even before it's dry, how the orange base changes the look of your project. Okay, we're gonna let this dry and then I will sand that off. You may have to look for pictures later, okay? Let's get the other piece. Switching it around here. Okay. That dried faster than that, but let's put a little second coat on there because I want this to be very vibrant and bright. So we're gonna go ahead and put a second coat of, not that. What paintbrush did I use? Wait, was I using that paintbrush? I may have got my decoupage and my paintbrushes mixed up. I wouldn't suggest doing that. Well, we're going for it right here. It's not gonna hurt anything on this part. It would have hurt some on the decoupage, but not this, okay? Yeah, not using a paint palette, going straight in here. Wouldn't suggest that either. One thing about DIY paint that is super different, but I do love it, but there's just a little bit of a learning curve with it. You can blend colors together like crazy beautiful, like with no other product I know of, as good as you can with this anyway. But until it's sealed, it's blendable even up to 6 months. I could go back and blend another color if it has not sealed, okay? Like make them melt into a third color. It's so good. But in that, it is reactivated with wet. So because I push through the steps so much on the workshops, I have to tell people on your second coat, don't go back and forth like this a whole bunch of times because you're gonna lift up your first coat because it is not really dried yet. It's not cured enough to be manhandling it. So you just kind of go over it enough to get the second coat on. And sometimes you even need a little mister bottle because it is so thick and heavily pigmented, it helps move your paint along on the second coat. I don't do it on the first coat a lot of times. But you can put this on metal, fabric, glass. It is the most amazing, non-toxic, literally almost complete clay. Other people claim to be clay paint. No, they're like a molecule of clay and the rest is all these toxic things, and not just toxic, it doesn't move and flow and have the ability that the DIY paint. I'm telling you, I'm loyal. Not that there's not, and even Debbie, our creator, whom I love, she lets us sell other brands along. Some paint companies will not let you have any other brand. She knows we're artistic and that we need more than one medium. For me, it's really hard for me to use anything else. And she is developing, like, she's got a one-step paint now. She's developing some other things. So I don't have to have, oh, how do you like that? Staple. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. This does not have to be perfect coverage. We're gonna cover it up. I just want that bright base. So I am putting this back over to dry before we do the next step. Okay, so now we have done a picture frame, or no, we did the M. We're doing a wood thing. Let me put a sunflower on just a board. It is so fun and gorgeous. I had this for a little $5 make and take for a festival we had, and it was really good. I let a bunch of kids do it. Anytime I have leftover scraps from the projects I'm doing or my workshops, I go and find my scrap wood pile and just clean my brush up, clean the plane up, because it's so fun to layer a whole bunch, and then when you sand back, you have all these multiple colors. And this actually was a sign, and there is a piece of wood sticking out of there. I gotta get a screw. Me's gonna hurt myself on that. Hang on. It's right here. This is really actually pretty organized in here. I'm a professional organizer. It's kind of ironic because I'm pretty much living a hypocritical life in my own spaces. Not my house, but all my other spaces. So, Oh, okay, so sometimes, I'll give you a little tip here, hang on. Sometimes you have to push against what you are trying to get out. Let somebody practice stamping before they did it on their actual project. It's a good tip too. Wear it. I love her. She comes to my workshops. She's a cutie. That needs to just go out. I harvested this off of something else. It said fire. Ah, it's coming. Okay. Okay, it just needs to come on out of there. Okay, I'm sick of it. It's hard to do this on film. Okay, well, it's good enough. It's not going to hurt me now. I'll go this way. Got it. Oh, all right. So you can fill this up with some, I use iron orchid, iron dry clay a lot, or get some wood stuff and fill these holes up. I kind of like holes and stuff, so I like it to all be funky, chunky, layered goodness. So now we got our red base going. Now that's kind of just sticking up a little bit. I had to crank that up. Okay, that's why he did that. Okay, any other questions? You guys can ask questions. Like if this was a membership group, I'll be live with you and we'll be saying, okay, yeah, I can cover that. You know, you can ask me right then and we'll do it. All right. So let's do this beautiful, look at that. Look how pretty that would be. Or, oh my goodness. Once I get some things lined out in my life, which is probably never going to happen, I want to go do this kind of stuff like one time every other week or once a month, have a big, long live membership group or no membership group. But, so I don't know. Oh, I don't know. That's looking pretty good. Let's do that. Let's do this one. Okay, one ply. That look in your finger technique. I mean, I was doing this for years without that technique and I seen somebody do it and it's really fast. I was even doing it with my coffee filters this morning. I have to make 2 different pots of coffee every morning because my husband drinks brown water and I drink liquid bullets. I have to have French roast Starbucks, like 4 tablespoons to each cup, no freaking joke. And then he drinks like 1 tablespoon for 4 cups of coffee. It's ridiculous. I'm like, Mark, I could put some food color in this and you would not know any difference. We could save some money. So I have to make, we have a bun coffee pot. So again, this is Saturday night. I'm bored. You're my friends tonight. I have a bun coffee pot. You have to do a minimum of 4 cups. Well, if you don't know about buns, it's so good because it's already, there's a reservoir that keeps it hot and ready to go all the time. So it's instant gratification. Love it. Okay. So we do, don't get other coffee filters for your bun. They're shorter. With the amount of coffee I do, it goes all over and into your thing. Ask me how I know. Anyway, so bun coffee filters. So I put four heaping tablespoons for my 4 cups. That's the suggested rate is 1 teaspoon for each cup of coffee. There's 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon. 4 heaping tablespoons for my 4 cups of coffee, okay? Of the kick and screaming, grow hair on your chest or take hair off your chest, whatever you need, level of coffee, dark roast. Okay? Put that in, and then I beat it into submission with some heavy cream because I'm keto right now. I did carnivore for 32 days. I'm over it now. My doctor, I finally went to my doctor because I gained 30 pounds. Could be the heavy cream. And she said, carnivore is not going to work for your body. Well, I believe her. I wouldn't have believed her except I was walking the straight and narrow line 32 days, straight and narrow, no sugar, no flour, no, just meat, eggs, butter, and cream, a little bit of cheese, and 3 pounds. So I was like, okay, well, I'll give you a try because I was missing my salad. So I did have cake and a bunch of crap last night. I'm going to have some more cake today because it's Mother's Day, pre-Mother's Day. But anyway, and so we'll see. We'll see if I've done keto. I've done keto before and lost 30 pounds, but hormones, you know. Anyway, it's tough. It's tough out there. Okay, so and then my husband, so 4 heaping tablespoons of darkest roast coffee, Starbucks. I'm a snob, and heavy cream. And this is where it's so bad for you. So bad for you. Will spike your sugar. Will keep your sugar cravings alive if you have problems. Sugar-free syrup. I probably use 1/4 of a cup. I hope it's not more than that, but I'm pretty sure it's 1/4 of a cup of sugar-free flavored syrup. That's how I drink my coffee. My husband drinks medium roast Folgers. Medium roast Folgers. Now he's like, since you got the other level, because we shop at Sam's now and they don't have the roast that he got, he's like, I can use less coffee now. Honey, I haven't even been putting coffee grounds in yours. You're drinking some brown water. He doesn't even do a tablespoon for 4 cups of water for 4 cups of coffee. He does like okay, we're only doing like 1/4 of a tablespoon. We're doing a teaspoon and a half for 4 cups of, it's stupid. Then listen to how he did me. He was trying to use half a packet of Splenda, and he uses half and half, not very much, creamer. And I had all these little half packets of Splenda. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Your taste buds cannot be that sensitive. Can we please use the whole thing of Splenda? This is stupid. It's stupid. And so I finally got him on 1 teaspoon of Splenda so I can use the whole pack and throw it away. And then, because I'm efficient in some areas, I would take the Splenda package because it's away from our trash can. I got a weird setup. And so I would put the empty packet in the already used coffee filters, and then you just take it all at once, right? Instead of going to the trash can and then come back and do the trash can. And he would go to empty. He's like, what, are you like brewing this? Like, his brain doesn't think that way. I'm like, honey, I'm just using it for a trash can. And then we do it all at once. He was thinking I was okay, we're moving on to decoupage. It's like I'm on drugs today. I'm sorry. I probably, you guys are going to say I need medicated. I don't. I know how to control myself, okay? But I have chosen not to today, okay? So if you're not into this, I'm sorry. So let's just, how do I want to do this? I am going to do a torn wallpaper look. So I'm rough cutting this because I like that raw edge, and I want some of this blue on here to make the yellow pop and the blue pop. So we're gonna rough cut this. I love this torn edge look. It's very popular with hair, with fashion. Okay, and then we're just gonna, I'll go ahead and cut this because we know we're, and see, you can, remember, you can wrap it all the way around your piece if you want. So I'm gonna leave enough. Do I wanna do that on that? Yeah, why not? Yeah, okay. And again, it is so fun to sand off those edges. So don't worry about, you know, getting it perfect. Okay, let me turn this stuff over here. Okay, so now we're gonna dip into our liquid patina, best ever decoupage medium out there. Go ahead and get it on the sides. I don't think I'm gonna do that edge. Oh, I know why I'm super, super stupid wired up. Because I didn't have sugar for like, I haven't had any sugar for, I am a sugar addict, I will say. That's a whole nother talk show. Let's see, it was 32, about 36 days, not a drop of sugar except my sugar-free stuff, and that doesn't count. And I didn't do keto, like, I don't do keto snacks and stuff like that because that's just crap. In my opinion, it does not help me. I get sugar bingy. Anyway, but I celebrated last night, and I was struggle bus. Oh wait, you know what? I don't like that. I want that to be rough cut right there too. So let me, hang on. You know what I could do? I can sand that off right there. Let me push that over the side because I want this. Oh, okay, well, we got the rough cut. Hey, that kind of looks cool. That was an accident. Okay, happy accident. Anyway, so I did that sugar last night. Well, of course, that awakened all the sugar monster. Anybody else a sugar addict? It's a true, sincere thing. it is like it's like hits the pathway of heroin, the same pathways as heroin if you're sugar addicted. And my husband doesn't understand because he's like, just be in moderation. I'm like, shut up, you don't understand. No, I don't tell him to shut up. I do not talk to my husband that way. I love the crap out of him. Anyway, so I hadn't ate sugar in almost whatever that was, almost 40 days or whatever. And so I ate it last night. Then today I have good stuff in there that I have not been eating. It's for the workshops. I had a few pieces, and I am going to get buttercream frosting. Well, I ate a whole bunch of sugar, and my body hasn't had sugar in forever. I'm sorry. So it is like I'm on drugs. I'm a little embarrassed now. I should probably delete this whole thing. That's what's going on. Man, you got to understand your body. I feel better now that I know what's going on. Okay, sorry. There you go. He just doesn't get it. He can eat his 3 Oreos every night. Every night he daggum eats 3 Oreos. 3! That's it. I would eat the whole entire package. That Oreos just is not my drug of choice. I have made them work when I've decided to do it, but I eat the whole package. I don't stop, and I know there's other people like that, so I'm not even ashamed to talk about it now because there's others out there. For me, it is literally a spiritual issue. And I've prayed to be just supernaturally delivered of this thing because it's legitimately a problem. And after years of crying and praying out, I even went on a year fast from no sugar, and nothing was changed after that. I heard him say, legitimately, it wasn't like a booming voice from heaven, but I heard, because it wasn't me, because I wouldn't be telling myself this. I heard, sorry, you're not on, maybe not on here for the spiritual stuff, but this is my story. I heard him say, because after that year fast of no sugar, do you know how much sugar is in spaghetti sauce even? Okay. Anyway, it was a tough year. I thought I'd just be done and the desire would be, no. The day I was done, and it was just the same. And I could just cry thinking about it now. And I just heard the Lord say, this is like, it didn't work, God. I have given you the Spirit to overcome. So if this is the thorn on my side for the rest of my life, to keep myself humble because I need him to help me. And it's a journey. It is a journey. I have a Facebook group if you want it. It's a private group, The Creator's Pearl, with all God stuff in there. This will be my plug for that. It was precious. And I was like, okay, I'm not saying that he won't supernaturally deliver me from that someday. But if he doesn't, I have the Spirit to overcome, and I've done it many times, many seasons. And then I go off into a binger and I get back on. And I have no guilt and no condemnation. I just don't. My theme is from this, don't stop starting. Get up and go again. Okay. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Look how good this is looking. This is going to dry and it's going to be spectacular. Look at that. And I could put bloom or grow. So, can you see the potential? Let's keep going a little bit. I'm going to title this Sugar High. Come to the Sugar High live. Okay, so I think we just need a little dab of something else to balance it over here. And then I want to put a word or some molds or something over here. I won't do it today, but stay posted and you'll see. Let's do this one. Or maybe this one, because he's kind of coming, well, no. He's coming from the top. So I kind of want one coming from the bottom over here. So we're going to rough cut this. This is so fun. I encourage you guys to just go get some scrap wood, a canvas from dollar store. You city folks might not have scrap wood laying around in the alley that you can go grab. Grab you some napkins, order some DIY liquid patina, or literally you can start with Elmer's glue and water it down. You can do that. And then when you get addicted to decoupaging, get on my decorizingyourlife.com and I will send you some liquid patina and you will thank me. Okay, I'm gonna calm down because I really am kind of embarrassed I've been acting. I didn't realize it and then I caught myself. Usually I have people in my life that love the crap out of me and like, I can't say the word they use because it's kind of uncouth, but they tell me to calm my, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing that thing. Okay, I got you. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and rough cut this real quick in case it shows up because I don't want that, you know, sharp edge right there. Oh my goodness. What is today? Today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Mama's Day. Hey, if you never had kids, you can still have a mama heart. And what do mamas do? They nurture. So you can nurture your plants, your animals, your friends' kids. You maybe have been a mama, but now you're an empty nester like me. And I had to kick my animals out of the house because they started peeing, and it's so sad. My cats are outdoor cats now. They're alley cats. And it literally, I miss them so much, but you don't understand what we just went through in our house we just sold to my daughter over, we had 2 dogs then and 2 cats, and we couldn't figure out who was doing it. And so then when we got brand new floor where we're living and they started doing it in there, I was like, oh my gosh, no, no, no. I'm so sad because I need to nurture something. I can only nurture my husband so much, and he's like, get off of me. Give me some space, you're driving me nuts. No, he does not say that. He's not. But I can tell. I'm like, okay, dang it. I don't have no babies, no animals. My plants aren't as fun. My grandbabies are far away. I got 2 that's 20 minutes away, but anyway, so find you some people, find you something you can nurture. Get in a mama's group or something, find them. I listened to this lady once, and it wasn't even particularly, I don't even think she was like a Christian speaker or anything, but it was so good because she said, you know what? I don't care how old you are. Everyone needs to be around kids. Not that you know, run a daycare center or even volunteer, but you need to be around them because Jesus loved them and their perspective. Like, everybody just needs that. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna we got it all under there, and now we're putting the coat on top. Something with all these wrinkles that makes it really cute, oops, I almost messed it up, is to let that completely dry and then like sand over it, and it'll sand off some of those wrinkles, and then you see the red under it. It is adorable. Okay, I'm about to finish up this, and then we'll see if that's dry enough to do the decoupage on the, I won't do the whole thing, but I'll do enough, and then I need to sign off because I'm hungry. And I do need to go. My husband's off and I want to see him. So, okay. All right, so let's show you this. Okay. Oop. Well. Now remember, these, okay, talk about peeling the back off these, like very satisfying, like peeling off sunburn for those who like that sort of thing. When this is completely dry and you use, I love these. You can get them at Harbor Freight. They last for 5 seconds. You can get the good ones from Ace or somewhere, and you pay more, but literally they last longer. So get this completely dry, and literally don't go when you're sanding a project, don't go like this because you'll tear up the image. Go down away from the image. It is so satisfying. It is so fun, and it's just the most cleanest edge. You won't even believe it, okay? So just let that dry like that. And then vote. So that, I'll probably put some over there just because it changes the sheen. I'm just going to do that now so the sheen is all the same. What should I write? And I might use my molds that are letters. I might do a one-time stencil. I might find a piece from dollar store that says welcome, just for some, you know, added dimension, like something that sticks out a little bit. What should I write? It'd be kind of cool if it was like black and it said welcome and then it goes over all those colors. So I'd be open to that. So if you got any ideas of what I should say on that, super cute. Okay, let's see if this is dry and then we're almost to wrap this live up. We'll call it the backstage. I think it's good enough. Okay, let me demonstrate. Okay, so see? And then you could just touch it up. Or, like if you have one of these. Now, if you have sanded something red, do not go over your light thing and use it for the sanding because it'll leave red on there unless you want that. Okay, literally this is how much you would sand it. You can even sand it with a paper bag. But you can get those chunks out just by going like that or whatever. But for what we're doing, it doesn't matter. So we were going to do, and then if I have this red paint on here and I'm going to decoupage on here, I will transfer that on. So you should probably keep your hands clean in between projects when you're doing it like this. So what did we decide? Did I decide this one? No, I think oh yeah, I was going to use this. Oh, I got it ready to go with the scalloped edge. Let's see. That might be hard to, oh, look how cute that would look. Oh, it's going to be kind of hard. Not going to lie. Oh, but that would be so cute. This is going to be a little bit hard. Maybe to keep the scallop, maybe I should cut this one. Oh, man. I'm going to pretty much go for it, girl, but maybe I should do the scalloped inside there. I just love it so much, I don't want to lose it. Okay, we're just going to go for it. We're just going to try it. Okay, here we go. Again, if you've used your decoupage brush on something that, you know, that wasn't DIY paint, so it's not going to transfer onto here. You know, just be careful with your brushes and stuff. You want to get clean brushes. That's why you don't usually contaminate it with one color in here, but okay. Let's just focus on this piece, the top, I guess. Ugh. I don't know. This may be a hot mess to try to keep the scallop, you know. And I don't mind sanding all this and letting some of that natural wood show through. I love that look, so we'll see how this goes. If things look bad, I just distress it and then it all makes sense. It looks like I meant to do it, so. Okay, let's go ahead and go down over this ledge. Okay, let's just see if we can get this going. Okay, sometimes when you're working with a rolly thing, you can set in a chair and put it on your legs. Or you can roll some towels up right here to keep it from doing this. But I'm going rogue. It's hard to do all that with the live, so let's just see. Okay, let's give it a go here. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. Okay, it's gonna be totally worth it. Remember, once this stuff gets that decoupage on there, it is very easy to tear. Oh gosh, guys. Okay, it's getting hard. It's gonna go like this. It's gonna look like waves in the ocean. Might have to do some sewer's darts, you know, where you cut into it, so when you go around edges to give it some give. I do that with my transfers. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. I'm not sure about this. Okay. Okay, we're gonna embrace the wrinkles. Look at like a little, oh, this looks like a little skirt. This is so cute. Okay, let's keep going. It's working now, so I should have just went ahead and did the whole thing down here. Okay, so now we're gonna, but who would have known, you know? I don't know. You never know how things are gonna. Okay. All right. Okay, pull her little skirt down. Oh, this is, uh-oh, did a little tear. It will really splice together good if you do a tear, so just know that. Okay, we're embracing the wrinkles. There's no other way to do it than just to embrace the wrinkles. I have seen people use brown grocery bags, and you can scrunch it up purposely to make wrinkles, and then do some tears, and then you make it look, you kind of layer it all over a wall or even a floor. I've seen it on a floor, and it looks like leather, and it seriously does look like leather. It's really good. Okay, so I'm just kind of smashing that down. Guys, it's so good. I had no idea it was going to turn out this good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some of this off. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. That's pretty thick ruffle there. I guess we're going to embrace it. Okay. All right, so now I think, so, oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so where's my other one? I got it ready. So now I know to go ahead and just put the decoupage everywhere. It's picking up a lot of dirt off of my table, so have your table clean, or put a fresh piece of craft paper down or something. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you're going to overlap it a little bit, which will change the color. This will be the seam, so you maybe want to, but you want to start from the scalloped edge down, because that's where you want your length to be. Shoot. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to cut some of this excess right here. Oh, there's tiny little butterflies on here. It's so cute. Okay. Let's go cut this. We have stamps with Iron Orchid, and I am a online stockist, so I carry the entire line unless it's seasonal and it's out or it's retired, which I even have some of those. And we have stamps that would make this look. So I'm going to cut some of the excess off, because if it doesn't have to overlap, I don't want it to, because it changes the color. Okay, giving it a little sewer's dart there. All right, now we need to go over the whole entire thing. This is so good. I originally thought I was going to put some here, but I'm not. I like it. I like it with the dark. Okay, so let's go ahead and give us a good, generous coat over this. And I am going to sand this and distress it, because this kind of sticks out far, and I think that'll be cute to have a little fun wood showing there. It's like a flaw in the thing. Or maybe it was meant to be, because there was one too. I don't know. We do have this liquid patina in gold, metallic gold. It's called Golden Ticket. I love it. We have it in gray, which is beautiful over raw wood because it looks like a barnwood finish. We have it in dark and decrepit, and it is a most beautiful walnut color. I have stained my bar with it. I've stained so many things. I've stained my mother-in-law's store shelving with it. It's so good. And then put a couple of coats of liquid big top on it, or you can use liquid big top, the liquid patina or the big top. And what other color? I think those are all the colors, but I've put gold, metallic gold with the dark and decrepit, and it makes the most gorgeous bronze color. Okay, so once that's dry, just stay posted. I'll post some pictures. This, like I said, I was supposed to film all this today and make my next YouTube video, but I have not went live in so long. I thought, okay, I'm doing a live. See if there's any hits on liking the lives to make a commitment on that at some point. Okay, so my projects are done for today, and stay posted. If you follow me on Facebook, I'll post some pictures over there too, even though I am disheartened by that, but I still have to do it because I get my local workshop people from there. Those are the people I run into the grocery store around here. Okay. Isn't it good? See all those wrinkles? You perfectionists are just cringing right now. But it's good. Okay, so there's that. Here's this. Oh, it's like toilet paper hanging out of your skin. Oops. Okay, so there's that. To be finished with the word. This is a wild one. Let's see. He's still pretty wet, but I want to see if he'll do the sand off thing real quick before I go. I need a fresh sanding block because they're tired. Hang on, let me go grab one. Again, it's Harbor Freight. It's good, but they will last about a fourth of as long as just go on and get you a nice expensive one. Oh, it's gonna work, okay. See, I'm going away and not up, or it'll, look at the edge. See what I'm saying? So satisfying. Some of it might not come off as good because, like I said, this isn't dry yet. It's good though. Would I need to do anything else to this now? It's done because you sealed the top to put that on. Now that one folded over and dried on there, and that's just the excess. See, I never do as good a job on these lives. It's hard to create your product, be the filmer, be the light man, do the demo, and your own makeup. I do it all for these, okay? And so they just don't turn out as good. See? So now I'm gonna just go with that look and make it kind of funky all the way around. If I can just teach one person to decoupage, it was all worth it. I personally, have I said it? Yes. I'm not against people who say it. But people that say, if it was just for one person, I don't like that saying. Because I don't want to get into a spiritual conversation. He came for everybody, whosoever will. He wants everybody, and he wants to multiply and increase. It's supposed to be for more than just one person. If we do our part, it'll bring many. I don't know why I got into all that, man. But I am pretty deep right now because I've got some crap going on, and fluffiness doesn't get me through what I got to get through, so it just comes out. Gosh, it's looking good. See that? Do you like that? This is kind of retro. This design and this orange, it's kind of 70s or 80s. And I think this is off a pharmacy, an old pharmacy building. Is there an M in pharmacy? Yes, there is. It's probably an old pharmacy building. This is a hard, it's got a lot of points. Start on something simple, you know, like an I. An I would be good to practice with first, okay? Just simple. It's gonna be cute though. Look how good that is. What I could do, if that bugged me and I really want it to be more so, sand that off really good and just splice another smooth piece on. It really does splice together pretty good where you can't tell it, but I ain't got time for that. I'm not gonna do it. But if you cared about it enough, things can be fixed. Don't give up. Sometimes you have to go to bed and sleep on it and then come back at it. But anyway, so once I finish that, I'll be real good. So I've done a whole bunch of different surfaces. Let me finish off for the people that, oh, here it is. This is a napkin on that. Oh, I will tell you something I learned. This was waxed with our clear wax. And so the decoupage did stick to it, but I noticed it wasn't grabbing as good. So it was making it reject it a little bit. So just know that, but it worked. It was fine. Just know that it will change it. It's better to go over non-waxed. But you can do it. I've even put transfers on wax, even though you're not supposed to do that. I've got away with it. It was on there for, I had this one item. It was a couple of years, so it was super, super cured. And it did it. So you can get away with it. Is this not cute? I'm super excited about this. Okay, I'm done. Thanks for watching. I can't wait to read your comments. A lot of people watch the replays. So I will go back and look at the comments. If anybody has any questions, I'll try to put my link in there so that you can go to my Shopify, decorizingyourlife.com. I carry DIY, all of it. Paint products, all of it. I carry JRB decoupage stencils, decoupage paper stencils. I do all of the IOD. I have all. I have salt wash, love salt wash medium. I have the resin, Amazing Cast resin for your molds. I have that. Those are my reading glasses. I got a lot of junk. And just like I said, I'm getting a full-time jobs to supplement my craft habit next year. So I'll just be open for workshops only in here because I won't have time during the day because it's not been profitable enough to stay open for shoppers. Yeah. I mean, I'm here a lot. I'm here in, I'll be here in the evenings and on Saturdays. So if I can stand it, I might be in the corner sucking my thumb because I'm tired. I haven't been worked for somebody else in never. Have I ever worked for anybody? I worked for my husband's family, but that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was sleeping with the boss. Anyway, that sounded really bad. So I wouldn't count that as being tied down because I could do it at 12 if I wanted, you know? I'm not a morning person. So I don't think I've ever had a 9 to 5. I've subbed in schools and stuff. My short times of being single, which was very, very short. I worked for Supercuts once. That's another talk show. But I'm going to try to get the master instructor, secondary teacher to the main teacher out at the cosmetology school. I love to teach. I feel like I'm good at teaching because I can teach all types of personalities. I get them. And I can do the perfectionist. I can do the crazy people. I got patience for both of them. So because I'm a little bit of both. So I'm excited, but I'd rather be here all day. But sometimes you have to, and I'm just like, God, if you send me over there and I get that job, there'll be more purpose than just, you know, to support my craft habit over there. There'll be people that, you know, pour into me and I learn from, and then I can pour out. So it's always good. Wherever you're at, just give it your whole heart and have fun. So, okay. I'm going to go have some more sugar, because then I'm going to cut the flesh off probably tomorrow. It's over. If it's not tomorrow, for sure Monday. It's back on the straight and narrow Monday. because it's not just about weight that is a motivator. It is about my people they had diabetes, okay? And she said the reason I could get the weight off this time was, she said, you're insulin resistant. I'm so mad. I made it a long time. I'm 54. So I was like, crap. So I'm not diabetic or anything, and it would be type 2 where you can control it with your diet.